Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's episode, come along as we join with the Baja for Beginners event, a group ride where seasoned guides orient motorcycle touring enthusiasts with the nuances of border crossings and tips for safe passage in Baja, Mexico. Let's do it.
Before you cross the border, there's these Casa de Cambios, these exchange houses where you can exchange your dollars for pesos.
And what the data is on mine, I've never had a problem with it, but
It's a really good opportunity to pull you over, and we'll talk about that later, what to do if you're pulled over. Left turn signal. Talk about those dogs crossing the road. That's one of the things you want to be careful of. Also, there's a lot of open areas where you have cows, horses, that kind of thing. Costco card is not a version of a passport.
Saturday morning, November 4th, and we're here, San Diego BMW, Motorcyclists of San Diego, doing a day trip to Ensenada.
We got your camera set up and mine.
Oh yeah, we're set up. We're ready to talk.
Everyone's almost here.
Got a group of people.
Got a
Hello.
nice,
Good morning.
Good morning.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Charlie. I'm going to lead up the ride today. I've got two guys that are helping me. I've got
Charlie leads our group of 15 plus riders.
And we had a chase truck, which was always nice just in case anyone broke down.
And we head out from the Kearney Mesa area where we point south towards the Mexico border.
It's only about a 25-minute ride, and look how awesome the weather is.
San Ysidro port of entry is the busiest land crossing between the United States and Mexico, with over 106 million individual crossings each year and 48 million cars and trucks which pass through annually.
This border crossing is pretty easy to navigate, though it can be overwhelming if you've never crossed into a different country by land before. You can see the traffic is a result of approximately 10 lanes coming into 2.
So drivers can be pretty aggressive as lanes condense down into fewer numbers. So watch out for a-holes like this guy.
Border agents don't like it when people pull over, clog the shoulder. But here we really didn't have much of a choice. We had to wait for the group to reassemble.
And just like that, we're in Mexico. Bienvenidos, los gringos! For this section, we head west along the border wall to get to the coast.
The Baja coast uses toll roads, and they're mostly pretty new and in amazing shape.
This is our first of 3 toll booths that we will have to pass through on our way to Ensenada. It's a good idea to have your change ready. They'll accept US dollars or pesos. Now that the hurdle of the border crossing is behind us, it really is smooth sailing from here. It's a beautiful ride down the coast, and I can't wait to see some of these spectacular views. How about you?
Yeah, you know, I don't think I've been south of the border in 20 plus years, and they really have built the place up. It looks amazing.
So the purpose of today's ride is really to learn and get used to riding a motorcycle in Mexico, and not to necessarily spend time in Mexico itself and enjoy the sights. Like this beautiful shot of Rosarito, we'd love to spend time there if we could, but that's not why we're here today. But hopefully in the future, as we get better at doing this, we can start doing more of those kinds of rides.
As you approach Puerto Nuevo, keep an eye out for the giant statue of Jesus on the hill to your left. Mira, Jesús!
We're coming up on the world-famous Puerto Nuevo. Great place to stop and have lobster. Mountain Brian used to love this place. What do you think he'd say, Jared, if he was here?
Yo quiero fumar vista, hombre. South of Cantamar, we start to see wide open spaces and less development.
Some locals claim the spirit of Mexico manifests itself into the travelers who see the beauty there.
Guantanamera, Guantanamera.
I've never been to Playa La Misión before. Have you?
Dude, I don't know.
So we're coming up on a portion of the ride that's arguably the most scenic of the day. It's super pretty. It's almost like a Baja version of the Big Sur coast. What do you think?
It was incredible. It was, you know, you can't really make out how nice it is on camera.
Yeah, I agree. Riding a motorcycle in these incredible environments is impossible to capture on camera, and it's just really something you have to experience in person on a bike for yourself.
Yeah, and you can't, the experience driving a car or a truck is not going to be nearly as awesome as it is doing it on a motorcycle.
100%. So we're entering Ensenada on the north side. This is the final toll booth for the day.
Yeah, actually what I did is I went to the bank and just got a roll of quarters, and it worked out perfect.
A special thank you to Charlie. He was our guide and group leader. He did a great job of keeping everybody together. So thanks, Charlie.
We only have a couple of miles to go, so just stay put. Okay.
So we're just about at our destination. And what is our destination?
Tacos.
Made it to Ensenada. Everybody's here. Bill, Trailero Taqueria. Let's get some tacos.
Just go to whatever station if you want that taco, you go over there.
Oh, is that how it works? Okay. That's super fresh. Yes, please, everything. I think so. Gracias. Tacos. Nice.
Well, you know what? That's if you get the pork.
Well, that was our destination. We got some tacos and we're just heading home.
Yep, that was it. So now we're headed inland. We're going to travel through Baja's wine country and cross at the Tecate border. So one thing we really appreciated about riding inland is all the varied landscapes. You know, we left the coast and the beaches, and now we're headed into wine country, rolling hills, mountains, valleys, and it's really very pretty.
It looks a lot like a Borrego Springs kind of area, which we love to go to.
We do.
Warp 1, Mr. Sulu.
Warp 1, sir. Leading door.
So just like in the States, you know, you're out riding in the middle of nowhere and you come across these tiny little towns and people live out there.
Yeah, it was also pretty interesting to see, like, the majority of them would pull out their phones, and it seemed like they were happy to see us. They would record the whole group going by.
So two things that really stood out to us riding on Mexican highways are the shoulder on the right or left side of the road. They actually use these as lanes, which is a kind of a marked departure from what we do here in the States. The other thing is, you know, folks love to drive around with their hazard lights on. And it's not because they're driving slow or wanting you to go around them. They just drive with their hazard lights on, which is pretty fascinating.
They love their hazard
Yeah, they
lights.
go full speed down the highway and, yep, hazard lights, you know, Merry Christmas. We made it to Tecate. The U.S. border is just up ahead. And what did we learn today?
Couple tips: don't speed. Follow the traffic rules. If you have a good tire repair kit, bring it. Get insurance for your bike. We use Baja bound. Make sure your bike's in good condition. Check your tires. Remember one thing: you are not in the USA. You are in Mexico. Act accordingly.
Respect other countries.
Passport. Have everybody get their passports ready. You don't want our helmets on? No, unless they tell you to, but no, you want them on.
Passport, please. Oye, why are you visiting the United States?
I ate a taco.
Where will you be staying?
Well, I mean, I came from San Diego area.
Okay, who will you be visiting?
I had a taco.
How long will you be staying in the United States?
I like turtles.
You have anything to declare?
I wonder about you sometimes, Henry. You may fold under questioning.
All right, that wraps up our episode. Thank you for watching our Baja for Beginners ride. We had a good time. Stay tuned for part 3, where we will spend the night in Mexico, in Baja. And yeah.
That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Adios.
Adios.